And okay, so we were supposed to talk about the number of responses we have received, and then if the responses are not sufficient, then we will again push the form in our students now, right? I will share it with all the first year and second year students, and we will get responses. Another point is that if today we do not have sufficient responses, we will go ahead with the discussion related to literature review. So you all should understand the process, the routine format of the research report now. See, this is the time when we need to think of reporting our research work, right? What research work till now we have done? We have done problem identification. We have also uh, formed research questions. We have formed research instrument. We have discussed about setting up objectives. We have discussed about setting up hypothesis. So Abhi almost, and we have started our primary data collection, right? We have started our primary data collection, and now this is the time. Now this is the time where we are talking about the data analysis work now. So as we are waiting for responses, now we will talk about how we are going to present this entire things together. ये सबको हम एक right structure में present कैसे करेंगे, right? So we will understand today the format of report. We will understand today the format of report. We will understand about uh, the the content required in the report में क्या क्या required होता है, report का format कैसा होता है, right? So uh, let's check about the responses. I am pretty much sure that जितना हमको चाहिए उतना responses आया ही नहीं होगा, right? I am sure we must have not crossed 100 because you all should understand it's not that easy to get responses from your target audience, right? Reason behind that is, look at this, we have only 62 responses, right? So reason that people, the reason we don't get responses, that people are negligent about this such kind of task, that they are not interested in all these things. If you say, if you would have shared the TikTok video with them, you would have got at least 100 responses out of like 100-150 people to whom you have shared that particular video. तो 100-200 लोगों को एक वीडियो शेयर करोगे तो you will get 50% response rate, and in such kind of survey works, it is a thumb rule that you will get only a 3% of response rate, right? So this particular thing is not working today. We will postpone this kind of thing, and then we will talk about the format of report today, right? Should we go ahead with the format?
Yes, sir.
So what is expected in any kind of report, right? What do we need to do? We need to have a proper structure of chapter scheme, right? We need to have a proper structure of chapter scheme. In the sense, your research should talk about what are all the chapters of your report. Your report should highlight the content that you have presented in your entire research work, and that the flow should be also a proper and like a story, which reader will feel that I am reading some story which will be slowly getting builded, and at the end it will reach to the climax of that entire story, and I will get to know something very much worth, something very much required for myself. That kind of report you should always present. It should be a story, it should be uh, a literature which is talking about the entire phenomenon. So researcher should get an idea, researcher should get an idea how to present this work in a story. It's not only necessary that you have drafted some questionnaire or you have drafted some data analysis, and you have also drafted some theoretical content about your research, but you are not able to sum it up in a proper way. You are not able to build a story around the entire work you have done. If we fail on that, what is going to happen, you already know, right? You will be never reaching to a conclusion which is like your reader may not be reached to a conclusion. It is very possible that you, in your mind, everything is clear. In your mind, you are already know what is problem, what is hypothesis, what is objective, and how you have collected data, and what are the research design methodologies you have used in this particular research. ये सब आपको clear हो सकता है. आपके mind में there must not be any confusion about that. But if you fail to put it in a proper chapter scheme, if you fail to put it in a proper sequence, then the reader would not understand what has happened in your entire story, and the presented report would not be clear, would not be giving a clear conclusion and outcome to a reader, right? So what we need to understand in this thing is we have to maintain a proper flow of report, right? So how would you present your report? What do you think? What should be the chapter scheme? कितने chapter होने चाहिए? You just keep telling me. I will put it on a Word document. We will draft a chapter scheme. We will draft the index today. क्या क्या आना चाहिए आपकी रिपोर्ट में?
सर इस रिपोर्ट के लिए हमें क्या क्या कलेक्ट करना है वो क्वेश्चन है क्या?
Absolutely. What kind of flow of index should be there in your research report? आपको क्या लगता है रिसर्च रिपोर्ट का जो
सबसे पहले क्वेश्चनिंग रहेगा. क्वेश्चन हमारा क्या है? प्रॉब्लम. आफ्टर दैट डेटा कलेक्शन.
Okay. We have provided you a document, right? हम लोगों ने एक डॉक्यूमेंट प्रोवाइड किया है आपको. समर इंटर्नशिप रिसर्च रिपोर्ट बुकलेट, right? Have you gone through that? Generally, every report is divided into 5 to 6 chapters. In general, I am telling you, you may have the number of chapters according to your own understanding, but the major chapterization scheme for research is like your first chapter should talk about the introduction of your research, right? It should introduce reader the entire research work. So the first will be introduction, and then you will talk about, see, when you introduce the work that you are going to do or you have done in your research introduction, you will have to collect some evidences, right? You will have to collect some evidences. And from where you can collect the evidences? See, once you introduce your work to your reader, you have to understand that we are saying that research hypothesis. हमने क्या किया है? Entire process में हमने क्या किया है? We have focused on testing up the hypothesis only, right? So the major activity we have done through our research is hypothesis testing, and we have said that hypothesis is an educated guess. Hypothesis is an educated guess. It is proven. It is proven based on some facts, right? And we need some evidences to decide the hypothesis. So we must have taken some evidences for our research work, right? And from where we can take the evidences? We can take the evidences from the existing sources. What are the existing sources? The sources which conducts or which contains your secondary data, right? The sources कौन से हैं? We all have the sources called research papers. We all have the sources called the academic theses, PhD theses. We can get the secondary data from newspapers. We can get it done from books, right? Literatures, articles, blogs. Nowadays, for that matter, from various websites, from various internet sources, we can collect the evidences which justifies that whatever hypothetical statement we have selected for our research study can be studied, is doable, it is feasible, it is something which is talking sense, right? For example, if I say that, if I put a hypothetical statement that the world will be destroyed within a couple of months, can you collect any evidence for this particular statement? Actually, it's also a hypothetical statement, isn't it? Right? World will get destroyed within a couple of months. It's also a hypothetical statement. But can I say that it's a educated statement? Can I say that it's something something to be proven by the facts or something which is justified by some evidences. क्योंकि hypothesis को हम ऐसा statement मानते हैं, the hypothesis statement is a statement which is fact based statement. We need some facts, we need some information about that, we need some data to justify that whatever hypothesis I have taken for my study is not wrong or not just imagination, not just an imagination, right? So if I say that world will get destroyed in a couple of months, I could not collect some evidences for that. I know that, or if you think that it is possible, just let me know, right? So there is no any chance of getting this statement justified. But in research, we don't study the statements which are not justified, justifiable. कुछ ना कुछ evidence होना चाहिए, right? So in this case, when you talk about completion of your research, you have to collect the theoretical evidences for your research concept. It means whatever concept you are going to study is not just an imagination, or it's not something which is never discussed anywhere in the history, or which is something which has not given an attempt by other researchers to study that particular concept. So whenever you are doing social science researches, this kind of things are being applicable to your studies, right? So you have to collect theoretical evidences for your research background, and that is called as literature review, right? So second chapter of your research report should be literature review, and second chapter for your research will be a literature review, and the objectives of that literature review chapters are not only to get justifications, not only get some evidences, but you should be able to draft a list of variables for entire research concept, right? So identifying the variables, it means before we set up the questionnaires, we have to do literature review. See, we have an example of the perception of customers towards COVID-19 vaccine. That's what the topic we are discussing. So if you talk about what kind of variables will be affecting the perception of the consumers towards COVID-19 vaccine, you yourself cannot identify all the factors, right? For that, you have to go into the literature and you have to understand whenever such kind of studies happen throughout the world, what kind of variables other researchers have considered, what kind of variables other researchers have considered in order to study such theoretical concepts. It is very possible that nobody have studied this particular concept till now, but people must have studied the perception of customers or consumers for other types of medicine products, other types of vaccines, other types of treatments, other types of hospital things, right? So there we will find out what variables these people have considered, and by understanding their thought process, by understanding the applicability of variables to similar kind of phenomena as like we are going to plan in our own research, that things can be referred from existing literature, and we will get idea about how to list variables. We will get idea about how to select the questions. Variables are nothing but the questions that we code in an instrument for survey, right? So how to, you see, हमने तो अपना thought process लगा के list बनाया. We have prepared a list of our variables by thinking. But from where do we get to know that the efficacy and efficiency of vaccine is something which affects consumer perception? We have got it to know from the news sources, right? News वालों ने बहुत सारा उसमें डेटा चला दिया था न्यूज़ पे, सो हमको पता चला efficiency and efficacy is something very much important for the vaccines, right? So we have considered efficiency and efficacy is one of the variable which affects perception. Similar ways, the listing of variable, the justification of your hypothetical statement, another testing of the feasibility of your own phenomenon of research. As like when you say that We are going to study the consumer perception of people towards COVID-19 vaccine. By studying existing literature, by going through the research done in that particular field from other researchers, you will get to know that is it really sensible thing that we need to study the perception of people towards vaccine? Because you will get to know their research outcomes. You will get to know what they have found out. You will get to know that what other people are talking about that concept, and you will get a clarity on your own concept in a various terms like feasibility, suitability, utility, application, maybe as like when you talk about justification of your research also. तो ये सब चीजें आपको you will get to know it by doing literature review. So what do you mean by literature? Literature is something which is already published by other authors, other researchers. So literature is nothing but the information provided by people, information published by people, research done in that particular field, and the already published information in simple word is called as the literature. That may be in any form now, then that may be in any form, right? So that already published information and evidences and justifications should be collected by the researcher, and it has to be presented in a proper structure in your second chapter of research report, right? Hello, you're getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, Kavaljit and Preeti, can you tell me what are the sources of literature then? समझ में आया आपको? Have you understood? Yes.
Sir, form creation.
Okay. Can you tell me what are the sources of literature that we can present in our second chapter of research report? That is literature review. Have you understood what do you mean by literature?
So, कुछ समझ में आया, तो clear नहीं है.
Yes, no?
No, sir.
No? I think if you have heard the story that I was talking to you about literature review, it's just a simple theoretical content I am talking, right? So when you talk about literature review, what does the word indicates you? What does this word indicates you? This is only talking about reviewing the literature, in the sense reviewing the existing information which is already published. When you say that studying the literature, what do you say? What do you say? You are studying literature means what? You are studying the books published by authors. You are studying the content area published by authors, and you are understanding what is published in that information and what is its significance towards your knowledge sources, right? So when you have a concept of any particular research in your mind, you have to identify whether this phenomenon is really feasible, suitable, acceptable, useful, meaningful to study. And if you want to get an answer for all those questions, you have to dive in the literature. You have to get into the existing information. You have to read existing research. By doing that, you will understand this concept is really meaningful, useful, and feasible to execute. And you will also get to know that about what kind of various factors which are talking about your research work and considered by other researchers also. You will get to know numerous new variables, numerous new other dimensions of your own research work. So to get a thorough idea about your own research work, you have to do a literature review. So we are talking here about the perception of individuals towards COVID-19 vaccine, and we only can understand what are the parameters we need to consider in this particular research study by doing such studies like हमको क्या पता, how do we know that which are parameters affecting consumers perception towards the medicine products, vaccination products, for that matter any kind of hospital products, right? So we will go into the literature and we will find out what are all parameters other researchers have considered to study such kind of perception. So we will find out what are the perception studies made towards the vaccination till now by most of the people, those who are interested in this area, and then we will understand what is their opinion, what is their outcome, what is their findings, based on which we will draft the theme of our own research. That is literature review, right? So after doing literature review, we will identify what is research methodology adopted. What is research methodology adopted for this research? For your own research, you have to put it in your research work. We have to highlight what is happening and what is already and by adopting which particular set of instructions, methods you are doing your research study. And how do you do that? What is research methodology?
Sir, research methodology is a method to do research on any to find out any solution of our problem.
Mhm. So we will put entire research methodology in this particular thing. We will see what are all the contents we need to present in all those main chapters, right? We will talk about the subpoints of those chapters also. So doing research methodology, and then you are talking about the data collection, data analysis, right? See, how did you collect your data? How did you process that data? Which instrument you have used? Which methodology? Which sampling? Which kind of sampling method you have used? All those details you will present in the research methodology chapter, right? So data collection, data processing, and sampling frame and sampling method, sampling size, all those details you will present in methodology. Then what remains is about data analysis, right? So in chapter number 4, you will go for data analysis. I'm just trying to tell you that how you can build a sequence, your own sequence of your own research work. I'm not referring any document. This is a general information. This is applicable for any kind of research for that matter, right? So data analysis is required to get our expected conclusions. We will present whatever methods we are using, we are going to use for our data analysis, and whatever outcomes we are going to get from our data analysis. Everything will be used and published in this particular chapter. And once you do your data analysis, then you have to look after the findings and conclusions, right? Findings and conclusions. And see, once you draft your findings and conclusion, in findings and conclusion, you will talk about major findings of your research, what you have found out, what you have observed, what you have understood and learned from this research. And you talk about conclusion, then you will talk about overall phenomenon and how this phenomenon is useful for the existing body of knowledge, and what are your major significance and relevance of conducting this particular research study. That thing you will put it in your conclusion. And then last comes the bibliography, that is called referencing also, and that is called as citations also in some of the researchers. So citing the work, citing the references you have taken from the existing literature, that is important, right? What you will write here in bibliography, what you will write in your references. Here I am saying that you are going to take a reference, you are going to take an idea, you are going to take an inputs from the existing literature to draft your own research team. So you are going to refer somebody's research paper, right? You are going to refer somebody's thesis, you are going to refer somebody's website. All those references should be given in the last point of your research report, that is bibliography, right? So when you talk about introduction, what are the sub points of all those chapters? This 6, 7 can be a major category of chapters. Bibliography doesn't come in chapters. So these 5 are the chapters for your any kind of general summer internship research report, right? If it would have been a thesis, then it would be a very big document of 300, 400 pages, where you have a liberty to add 1 or 2 more chapters. You also can add one or two more chapters like the company introduction. This is the introduction of your thesis I am talking about. This is the introduction of your report I am talking about. If you want to add an introduction of company, then you can, after introducing your project to your reader, you can add the company profile as a chapter uh, in your research report. That's up to up to your liberty, up to your understanding, right? So researchers are having that freedom. It is not like only these 5 chapters can be there in everybody's summer internship. This is the general guideline. This is broader classification of the chapter scheme of any kind of internship report, or for that matter, for any kind of big research also. That can be a PhD research also, right? Are you getting my point? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you tell me what can be the sub points under your introduction chapter. Yes, if I only tell you that you have to introduce your thesis, you have to introduce your research report in the chapter 1, I think you will confuse. You will be confused. So really, what comes under the introduction, right?
You
So
can go through abstract. Abstract, sir.
abstract will be a before introduction. Abstract is nothing but the executive summary. Abstract will nothing but the in short story about your research work. It's a short conclusion. It's a short kind of uh, introductory. It's nothing but the profile of your research work. It's like profile reading, right? When guest comes to our institute, we read his profile for various guest sessions, right? So what do? We read the abstract of his profile. We read the abstract of his career. So abstract is nothing but the short document which is talking about the uh, overall concept of your research. So that can be taken before the that can be taken before the introduction. Abstract is not the chapterization scheme. Abstract doesn't come in the chapters, right? इसको executive summary ही बोला जाता है और summary भी बोला जा सकता है. It can be only a summary of your thesis. So it is just a small introduction of your entire research work to the reader. By reading your abstract, by reading your executive summary, reader will understand what is inside this particular document, right? And by reading your summary, your executive summary, he will decide whether he is going to read this entire document or not, whether it's useful for him or not. So what do you think can come under introduction? What do you think which can come under the introduction? How do we introduce our chapter? How do we introduce our own research concept? What is our research concept? Our research concept is about क्या है?
Sir, first of we have taken a
Consumer perception towards COVID-19 vaccine, and we are going to conduct the research around this particular thing. So how do we introduce our research? How do we introduce our study to the reader? What are the sub points you think can come under introduction? Quickly tell me. फटाफट बताओ. If I ask you like introduce yourself, then what are the points you talk?
The name, qualification, work experience, hobbies, strength, weakness, goal, long term, short term.
What are these? What are these? These are the personality characteristics of yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
So what would be the characteristics of your research? What would be the characteristics of your entire report that you have to talk here? There are some basic things which comes under the introduction. First is about background, right? ये concept कहाँ से आया आपके दिमाग में?
Sir, problem.
sir, problem.
I will tell you. Problem is one of the things, but yes. First of all, what will come to introduce?
Our person,
About background. From where? Right?
place,
From where this concept came, right? This is something that you need to talk about, isn't it? अगर ये बताओगे तो यही से स्टोरी शुरू होगा ना. Your story will get started from this particular point only. As I was talking to you, that report is nothing but an entire story. Entire story. It's a presentation. It's a book. It will start from where this particular situation occurred, why this came to the researcher's mind, and then it will go to the climax of like what researcher studied and what he has found out. So it's like from where this concept come. That is first sub point of your introduction chapter, right? Then what can then yes, as you were saying that by this by letting your readers know that what is the background, then you will talk about what is the problem addressed. What is the problem addressed in research? It means it's a research problem, right? You will talk about what research problem you have addressed. Then what comes? What are the research questions you are going to solve, right? What are the research objectives and hypothesis, right? This is useful, isn't it? This will introduce your reader about what is exactly there in the introduction, what is exactly there in the thesis. Then you will also talk about the scope of your research study. Right? Then what you will talk about? Scope. Have I talked to you about the scope of research study? How you talk about the scope? Scope क्या होता है? So you will talk about the scope of your research. Then you will talk about the importance, right? To whom this research would be? To whom? Oh, sorry. Why? It is like why this research study is important. Why this research? Right?
सर आप जो ये पॉइंट लिख रहे हो सर इसकी मेन हेडिंग क्या होगी?
Pardon, can you please repeat?
So what is the heading of these points? Like जो आप ये एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हो क्वेश्चंस वगैरह कर रहे हो तो सर उसमें हम लोग मेन हेडिंग क्या है हम लोग जो ये पढ़ रहे हैं?
These are the headings only. Right?
प्रोडक्शन क्या है?
यहाँ पे सी इसका हेडिंग क्या होगा? प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट हेडिंग होगा इसका हेडिंग क्या होगा? रिसर्च क्वेश्चंस हेडिंग होगा, इसका हेडिंग क्या होगा? ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द स्टडी. व्हाट इज द हेडिंग ऑफ दिस?
क्वेश्चंस फ्रेम कर रहे हो आप.
I am framing the questions for your understanding, isn't it?
Okay.
Right. If I want to tell this to someone, I want to make it clear to you, then I will only go this way, na? So you have to talk about your problem statement, then you have to talk about your research question, then you will give the headings of these keywords, right? And then this can be the like if I put it in one, just a second, right? And if I say that these are like this, it will happen like this, right? Then this will be a second number. This will be a third number, right? Then this will be a fourth number. Then these all will be the subheadings of your chapter number 2. Then this will chapter number 1. This will go to chapter number 2. This will go to chapter number 3. This will be 4, Similarly 5, and you will put subheadings under that. Once you create the index of your chapters, na, once you create the index of your chapters, you will get to know that what are all the contents required in this particular document, and then it will be very easy for you to draft your research document, right? It will not be that difficult that you don't know now what is to be written. If you know that what is to be written in this particular thing, then you can fill this document just for like 40-50 pages and your entire research report would be ready. So by knowing your index, by knowing this flow, you will get to know that what are all the requirements of your research report, right? Then once you put about the importance, then you talk about what is the useful utility, right? Utility of your research. It means to whom this study will be useful, why, what is the point of conducting this study, to whom it will be useful, right? This all can be a part of, this all can be a part 1 introduction, right? Part 1 introduction, because here we are talking about here we are talking about the research only. We are not talking about the theoretical concept considered, right? Here we are talking about the report introduction. One may have a two type of introduction. If I ask you introduce yourself, you may talk about your personal introduction and you talk about professional introduction, right? You may talk about personal introduction in your about your family, about your hobbies, your strengths, weaknesses, and all. If I ask you about your professional introduction, then you will talk about what kind of education you had, what kind of experiences you have, what kind of internships you have gone through, what kind of professional skills you have, and all those things. So research also will have a two kind of information. Don't confuse yourself in these kinds of information. If you confuse in the kinds of information, you will never reach to the proper drafting of your introduction chapter. And you will be always confused what should contain this introduction chapter. Actually, this introduction chapter should have a two parts. One is talking about the personal introduction of your thesis. One is talking about the personal introduction of your thesis. And this is all about personal introduction. This thesis is talking about his personality, himself. This is talking about the personality of your research report. And another information that we will put it into part 2 introduction, right? Here your research should talk about, your report should talk about, or your content of this part 2 introduction should talk about something called as professional introduction of your thesis, professional introduction of your report. वो क्या है? What is that? Here, see, by writing all these things in your research report, is it possible that your reader is pretty much clear about what do you mean by COVID-19? What do you mean by perception? What do you mean by consumer perception? What do you mean by vaccination? Why this is important to go to study this COVID-19 vaccination? What we are talking in our talk, in our title is perception about COVID-19 vaccination, right? If we write all those things, can we say that our reader is pretty much clear about what do you mean by COVID-19? What do you mean by vaccination? What is the status of vaccination in the country? So that becomes a professional introduction of your title. You are talking about the theoretical background, theoretical concepts, theoretical definitions, meanings of your research title, of your research theme in the part 2 introduction, and that will give reader an idea about what is the theory behind this particular research. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what will come under this particular point then? सबसे important, the most important, right? Definitions, right? Important definitions. You have to define important definitions, important definition of keywords, right? Don't you think that this is important to define? क्या लगता है आपको? Are we going with the proper flow of thought? Is it Is it something you think should be a part of introduction chapter? क्या लगता है? I just want to know your opinion. Yes, no? Your readers should know about, yes or no?
No, sir.
It's not required?
It's required, but it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yes.
Okay. I feel when we talk about the introduction chapter, right? See, guys, if I don't disclose you all those things, and if I only ask you that your first chapter should contain the introduction of your research report, you will come up with something very different in the research introduction. You will never be able to introduce your research report in a proper way, right? Just telling you that only introduction is something which is required in chapter 1 is not enough. Let me tell you how to draft actual introduction of your research. That's what I'm talking here. You may divide it into 2 parts. ऐसा कहीं लिखा नहीं है, right? It is not anywhere written that your introduction should be in 2 parts only. That is my own logical understanding how we can introduce our research work and how we can avoid clashes between 2 things. How we can avoid clash between my personal and my theoretical concepts, my research concepts and my theoretical concepts. So this is something background introduction. This is talking about my individual research only. यहाँ पे मैं जो लिखूंगा, this all be related to my research. But यहाँ पे जो लिखूंगा, this is combinedly related to everything. But these are the theoretical backgrounds I am considering when I am talking about my research concept. So defining important definitions, defining your keywords is important step. And next thing will be about talking. See, here you have to define everything properly. Then you may also talk about the talking about our own research now. You may talk about the process of, sorry, like some important things like what factors affecting consumer perception. ये आपको बताना चाहिए. This has to be also told to your audience, your readers. They should get to know that what are the things which really affects. And then here you can talk about the status of vaccination, status या फिर what is, some of the things can be also explained. What is COVID, like when it comes, what is COVID-19 pandemic, and what are the like what is status. We also can talk about what is status, global status, what is global status of this thing, and global and country भी कर सकते हो, national भी कर सकते हो, national status of. This is just to create a background, right? This is just to create a background to understand what exact the concept you are talking about. Readers will get to know about this thing, and we have to assume that your readers are blank for all your research work, right? We cannot consider all of the readers will be aware about what we are doing. All of the person or all of the people, those who are reading our report, will be aware about what is COVID, what is pandemic. Researchers should not have a biased opinion. You cannot consider that if people are already known about what is COVID-19, so why should put that in my thesis? Very possible that the person who is done with his BA, Bachelors of Arts or BCom, may not be known about this pandemic and definitions of pandemic and keywords. So if this research report goes to his hand, if he starts reading, he will not understand a single word. So this introduction part will help you to create an understanding for your readers, right? To introduce your work to the readers, right? So ये सब चीजें उसमें आनी चाहिए, and this all you can do using the secondary data. This all you can do using the literature, right? Here you will do, here you will use the literature for that particular matter. So go to the websites, go to the different things, and also note down the sources so that you can put it into the bibliography. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Clear to you all? Understood? See, don't be dull, nervous, or like, it's fine we are 4 people in the class, doesn't matter. If it's even fine if we could have been only 2. That's very difficult. Be energetic, be enthusiastic. If you have any question, you ask me. I will tell you 10 times. मुझे कोई problem नहीं है. Right? So I think I am talking something which is clear to you all.
Yes, sir.
Right? And here you only don't think that what has to be put it now. इतना ही रख सकते हैं क्या? No. We have so many things to be done. We can do so many things. And it is dependent on your topic, on what kind of things. For example, your topic is related to automobile, consumer's perception towards a particular car. Let's suppose a Wagner car. Then what will come here? Similar, these two things will remain there. Then you will talk about what is the background of Indian automobile industry. What is the contribution of Maruti Suzuki into that? Then what is the contribution of Wagner into that? Then what is what are the models of Wagner available? Which models has performed? What kind of number of sales in the country? These details he will provide, right? So this second part of introduction chapter will always talk about the professional aspect, theoretical aspect of your research theme. This will talk about the theoretical significance, theoretical connect of your research to the existing body of knowledge. Where in theory it is connected. So it is connected in theory in 4-5 terms. One is consumer perception. Then other is like, here you will also can talk about the process of consumer perception. कैसे decide होता है? How perception gets built, right? That also you can talk about in this particular point. This is how you will get to know about the introduction, and this is how you will get to know about the first chapter of your research report. So now don't be confused, like, sir, how to write the first chapter. You can start writing the first chapter of your summer internship research report from day 1. Once you get to know about what kind of job profile you have got in the company and what kind of research problem you are going to study. Once you draft your research problem, you can start writing what is the introduction. You can start writing all those things, right? So don't be confused how to write the research report. From where I start. Have I answered your questions like how to start the summer internship? Yes, no, quickly.
Yes, sir.
Clear? How to start SIP? How to start writing introduction for any kind of research report, not only for your SIP. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then how to get the index, how to get the points, sub points of your first chapter, introduction. Clear? He answered, na? I think I have tried to give you the best answers, right? This
Yes,
much
sir.
clarity of getting in one session is very much difficult. Nobody will be able to understand, will be able to deliver like what has to become in your chapter. And this is applicable for any kind of research. Whenever you do research, you have to think of these things only. So remind me about this particular thing. I will talk to you about how to write the scopes, right? How to write the scope. This is bit difficult. Rest all the things you may understand, right? Let me just give a highlight on this particular thing. You remind me in the end of this particular session. I will talk to you about this. Then clear till now? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So talking about literature review now, right? I have explained you what do you mean by literature review. Now, how do you do literature review related to our own topic? What is our topic? Consumer perception towards
COVID vaccine.
COVID-19 vaccine. Now, what is our objective of doing literature? We have to find out the justifications for our hypothesis. And what is our hypothesis? Our hypothesis is like consumers are positive about vaccination, right? COVID-19 vaccination. Second hypothesis we can put is there is difference या फिर perception of consumers differs from differs based on their demographics, based on their education. एक एक लेते हैं for your understanding, right? Based on their education. These are the hypotheses. Let's suppose I'm just taking it for example, right? And for main study, we will look after which hypothesis we are going to test from data analysis, that we will do later, right? So these are, let's suppose these are your hypotheses, right? And you want to test this hypothesis by the end of your research report. What we are saying that hypothesis cannot be just a mere statement which is having no evidences or no basis. So to collect the basis of these things, we have to get some references from literature. That is the objective of literature review, I have told you. So how you get it? You will find out which scientists or which researchers have studied about these points till now. Very possible you will not find exact this thing. You will not find exact this thing. It is very possible, as COVID-19 is the latest thing happening here, right? So it is very possible that people might have not yet studied what is perception of individuals towards COVID-19 vaccination. In that case, what will you do? See, objective of literature review is not only to get the exact solution for your problem, or not only to get the exact information which is related to, which is published about your topic. You have to take not the information which is about, you have to take the information which is related. अगर आपको ये पता नहीं है कि कंज्यूमर परसेप्शन ऑफ कोविड-19 के बारे में किसी ने नहीं किया है रिसर्च, तो यू कैन टॉक अबाउट हैज द रिसर्च हैपेंड अबाउट एनी अदर वैक्सीनेशन, right? Has the research happened about any other vaccination? What that researchers have found out, and those things we have to write here. For example, if you अभी एक करके दिखाता हूँ मैं आपको. If you want to get the literature review done for this particular topic, what will you find? You will go to the Google and you will just talk about working papers. We will first of all dive into the research paper, right? Always get into the research paper first for your literature review, because research papers are most valid and most intellectual solutions, right? Most valid and most intellectual information available about any kind of phenomenon. So when you talk about consumer perceptions of COVID-19 vaccines, how do you find literature? How do you find the suitable literature for your research? That's what I'm talking to you. You will just go to nowadays it's a Google, right? 5-10 years before, it was a journal, physical copy of journals. क्या था? So most of the times whenever you talk about, or whenever you talk about any kind of research happen globally, you must have heard the word saying this particular thing is observed and it has been published in XYZ journal, right? So research were getting published in journals previously in hard copies. Now journals has become digital. That's the difference only. पहले कैसा था? You have to found the suitable journal of that particular field. For example, अगर आपको ये study करना है, what is the latest fashion in apparel industry throughout the globe, then you have to go to the fashion related journals and then only you will get the information. अभी क्या है? Google में सब कुछ available है, right? Everything is available in the Google. So what we do, we will get into a journal. We will get into an existing body of knowledge about your research topic. What is our research topic? Our research topic is talking about COVID-19 vaccine and its perception of individual about this vaccination. So we will find out what are the research papers related to COVID, related to क्या है बोलो?
Related to COVID-19 vaccine.
Towards COVID-19 vaccine, right? Now Google is not suggesting us anything. You just can look after here. It's not suggesting us anything. It means very few papers or very few documents may available in this field.
Yes, sir.
Right? So ये देखो यहाँ पे किसी ने किया है. Look at this research. Somebody has studied knowledge, attitude and perception towards COVID-19 vaccination. right? This we will open because this is related to perception, right? Perception is dependent on these three things. Then what is knowledge, attitude and perception? ये similar है. COVID-19 vaccine perception of workers and staff, that is also related, isn't it? So you will select this also. Analyzing the attitude of Indian citizen towards COVID-19 vaccination. So how we can get into now? Don't you think that whatever concept we have taken to study is something which is very relevant to the society? People are interested in our topic. एक तो justification मिल गया है कि नहीं, right? Because rest all researchers also have studied the similar kind of concepts. So our concepts will also be very much useful for the existing body of knowledge, isn't it? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood by doing this? Have you ever give a thought like from where I will get the papers or from where I will get the existing literature about COVID-19? कभी सोचा था इस चीज में? And what was your perception before we make this search? What was your own perception before we make this Google search? Don't you like what we are going to get? Who might have studied? What are the variables? Now by going through these points, you will get to know that what are the variables that you need to consider while you draft a questionnaire. What are the variables when you consider drafting your objectives and hypotheses? Existing literatures also will give a justification of your hypothesis, right? Whatever hypothesis you are taking is like feasible, testable. Somebody has already given a thought on that. Not exactly that, but on related to the concepts related to that, right? So let's suppose we will go here, right? See, here you will get an abstract. You will get an abstract by which method they have studied, by what are the results, what are the conclusions. This entire research article is there, and it is published here, right? It is published here. Who has written this article? These people have published this article, right? These are the people, those who have published this particular research paper. Now, when you talk about literature review, you have to say this way you can find out. समझ में आया? Have you all got the particular thing? समझा? How to find out related literature papers?
Yes, sir.
This is another risk perception history towards COVID-19 vaccination. Now, it is very well and good if you get related to COVID-19 vaccination. If you do not get related to COVID-19 vaccination, then take the similar points related to any kind of vaccination. Because it's a vaccination, perception of people will have a similar kind of phenomenon in a various kind of vaccines also, right? थोड़ा बहुत difference होगा, and those so जो थोड़ा बहुत difference है वही study करना हमारा objective है, right? Then this way, analyzing the attitude of Indian citizens towards COVID-19 vaccine. So you also can get your paper published this way, right? Guys, don't take it lightly. This research is a very intellectual process and it will take you to a very next level. If you complete this particular research, whatever we are planning in a proper way, we will come up with this kind of document and we will publish it in your name. I promise you that if you work for this paper, I will put all of your names in this paper and we will publish it, right? We will publish this paper for you yourself. So we will go through this particular thing only. यहाँ पे इन्होंने क्या किया है? See, sentimental analysis. They have come up with the methodology, right? They have come up with the data collection and processing. They have come up with the introduction. They have introduced their thing properly. So if we do this kind of research, we will also publish our findings. We will also publish what did we find by doing this research, and other papers will be referring our research paper for their studies then. समझ में आ रहा है research phenomenon कैसा चलता है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? So Preeti, Kavaljit and Ramesh, this will be published in your name if you really complete this particular thing, right? I will promise you for that thing. Will get published in your name.
Sir,
So,
how to do?
sorry,
Sir, how to do this?
how to?
Sir, how to do?
Publications, na?
Yes, sir.
That I will definitely tell you. Just let us complete the work first. right? We should make a draft of 10-page report ready first, related to the COVID-19, related to the perception of people towards COVID-19 vaccination based on the variables that we have considered, right? So what we are understanding by this literature is just to identify what are the studies happened till now and what is their outcome. So we will see, for research report, for your understanding, we will do it for 10 research reports and 10 kind of studies for a sample. अभी हम 10 के sample के लिए करेंगे. We will only take 10 research paper, 10 references from your, but in your summer internship you can refer 10, 20, 50, 100, whatever kind of number of articles you want to refer, because referring the literatures, यहाँ पे हमको क्या चाहिए? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल नीड अ रेफरेंस. क्या लगेगा? एक पेपर का लिटरेचर रिव्यू करने के लिए, एक लिटरेचर का रिव्यू करने के लिए. दीज आर 3 लिटरेचर्स फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, इजंट इट? 1 2 3 3 लिटरेचर्स है, राइट? यस नो? 1 2 3 3 लिटरेचर है यहाँ पे, राइट? What we are looking from each literature, that I will tell you. We are looking from each literature is that what they studied and what they have found. What they studied and what they have found, and how it is significant to my research. Research literature review should answer 3 things. What is the reference? What is the reference? Then it should also talk about what study, what was the study and its outcome. What was the study and its outcome? Then what is its significance in your study, right? What is the reference? इसका मतलब reference क्या है? From which source you have taken this reference? Who was the scientist? What is the journal published? What is the name of their study? Right? Referencing, you must have heard that word, referencing, right? Referencing and citations. So what is the reference? Yes, सबसे पहले हमको identify करना है. Then what is the study and its outcome? What study they have conducted? If we go to this particular situation, we can check that. Here you will get to know everything, right? This is about the background of study. This is about the results of study. Then what are the findings of their study, right? Conclusion. The conclusion is most important part for referring the literature, right? What is here? The findings reflected adequate knowledge but more positive attitude toward COVID-19 vaccination. अब यहाँ से हमको एक relevant point पता चला. What is that? People has adequate knowledge about COVID-19 vaccination and they are very much positive about the society. So whenever you are writing your contextual information, background information in your unit number 1 of your summer internship chapter, right? Unit number 1, chapter 1 में जब आप background लिखोगे तब ये point आप लिख सकते हो. And देखो research में you have no liberty to write anything which you feel. In writing research report document, you have no liberty to write anything which you feel. You always have to give the references, justifications of the statements made in your report. If you start writing introduction chapter number 1 and background, in background itself, if you start that COVID-19 pandemic is a huge pandemic globally, you cannot write this just because you feel. You should have to have a reference of someone. You can give a reference of WHO for this particular statement, right? So in the beginning itself, you can say that you can say that the WHO has declared COVID-19 vaccination is a global pandemic on this date, right? And then you can give a reference of WHO website or that document to that particular statement. So research में लिखने के time पे खुद का कुछ नहीं लिख सकते हो. You have to just लिखो तुम खुद का, but उसका reference दो. Somebody must have said that thing. Somebody must. This should not be your own judgment, right? आपको लगा नहीं, evidence based statements होने चाहिए. So this literature helps you to get the evidences. Now, if we write particular statement somewhere like this, if you write some statement somewhere like this, we can give a reference of this article, isn't it? It has been said in that article, so we are talking about this. You are getting the significance? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है? जस्ट अ सेकंड, समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
जस्ट अ सेकंड, एक मैसेज आया है. So if we want to refer this particular paper, we will understand and what is the significance of this particular paper to us. Now we have been sure. Now we have been sure about the about the statement that people have positive attitude towards COVID-19 vaccine. Right now we are sure that people are positive towards the vaccination. But what is the point? This is about the Bangladesh. Right? So we can reach to the conclusion that if the people in Bangladesh are positive towards the vaccination, we also can assume that the people in India are also positive about the vaccination. Right? Because of reference. So whatever conclusions, whatever understandings, whatever thought process, whatever evidences you are developing in your mind about your own research can be justified by the literature. So here, talking about the reference, this reference is there, citation is there. Somewhere you will get the proper citation. इस वेबसाइट पे होगा, साइट दिस आर्टिकल करके है कि कहीं देखो. ये this is the citation. This is the reference and always see the citation and referencing is a different story. उसके ऊपर पूरा एक सेशन लेना पड़ेगा. मैं आपको बाद में बताता हूँ, फिलहाल इसको रखो. Just remember one thing. You will get the reference. Reference में क्या आएगा? Author कौन था? Author of the paper, author of that literature, right? Author, title and source. इसका मतलब है पेपर किसने लिखा, क्या टाइटल पे लिखा और कहाँ पब्लिश हुआ. यहाँ पे क्या है? ऑथर, टाइटल, सोर्स क्या है? ऑथर इन सब लोग हैं, isn't it? These all are the authors. What is the title? This is the title of paper. So you can create a source, you can create a reference like this. एक sample reference दिखाता हूँ. Author, these all are authors. Then this is title of their paper, and then this is title of their paper, and then source. What is the source then? Source is like कहाँ publish हुआ है, the क्या है ये? Preprint server for healthy science. This is the name of publisher, right? This is the name of journal. Somewhere else the citations must have been given. So we can just say that it's published in yeah, posted on when? February 1929, right? इसके पहले क्या है? Medrixv क्या है? Can anyone read it for me? आप लोग पढ़ सकते हो क्या? Medrix.
So which one?
This one.
So Medrixv.
Medrixv, yes. This is Medrixv.
Yes.
यहाँ पे हम लिखते हैं कहाँ पब्लिश हुआ था? Medrixv, right? It has been published in Medrixv, the preprint server for health science. यहाँ लिख देते हैं Medrixv, the preprint server for health science, राइट, पोस्टेड इन February 1919, बराबर. सो ये वेबसाइट पे या फिर इनके वेबसाइट पे हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, इनके वेबसाइट पे ये वाला जर्नल पब्लिश हुआ था, इन लोगों ने पब्लिश किया था, जिसमें उन्होंने बोला था. सो दिस इज आवर सैंपल रेफरेंस, राइट. ये सैंपल रेफरेंस हो गया. क्या लगता है आपको, यस, नो, डन? हो गया, नहीं हो गया? ये प्रॉपर रेफरेंस है. तो हमको चाहिए ये सैंपल रेफरेंस, इन्होंने क्या बोला. देन वी विल आल्सो फाइंड आउट व्हाट इज द स्टडी. अब हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे कि उन्होंने क्या स्टडी किया था. तो उन्होंने क्या स्टडी किया था वो आपको ये पढ़ने के बाद पता चलेगा, ऐसे मैं नहीं बता सकता हूँ, राइट. आई ऑल्सो हैव टू रीड एंटायर डॉक्यूमेंट, देन ओनली आई कैन टेक. दैट्स द रीजन इट इज कॉल्ड एज लिटरेचर रिव्यू. You review the entire document and then you present what is the significance of that document to your study. What did you learn and what did you understand about your own concept by reading that document? That's the objective of doing literature review, right? So ये चीजों को आपको करना है and you are expected to do at least 10 to yes.
सर आई हैव वन डाउट सर, अगर हम लोग ऐसे कॉपी पेस्ट लाइक करेंगे तो सर वो उसमें रिजेक्ट हो जाता है क्या?
Plagiarism आता है ना उसमें. Copy paste is not at all allowed. First ethics of your research.
ओके सर.
Right, it has been taught to you in BRM subject also. The first ethics of your research. Never.
सर रेफरेंस मींस तो ये हुआ ना कि हम लोग कहाँ से रेफरेंस लेके हमने रिसर्च किया, तो लाइक कुछ भी अगर नेट से सर्च करके कुछ भी ऑथर का नाम डाल देंगे सर, उसमें तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी ना?
Absolutely होगा. रीजन बताता हूँ मैं आपको. ये इंफॉर्मेशन आपको यहाँ पे लिखी है. The objective of literature review is to develop a thought process. आप अपना thought process develop करो. बट अपना थॉट प्रोसेस डेवलप करने के टाइम पे आप किसी का डेटा कॉपी पेस्ट करके तो नहीं लिख सकते हो ना, राइट. लिटरेचर रिव्यू इज अबाउट डेवलपिंग योर ओन थॉट प्रोसेस. यू हैव टू राइट एवरीथिंग इन योर ओन वर्ड्स, इन योर ओन, दो यू हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस कॉन्सेप्ट फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग. यहाँ से आपको पता चला कि पीपल आर पॉजिटिव अबाउट COVID-19 वैक्सीनेशन, राइट. बट यू कैन नॉट कॉपी पेस्ट इट एंड पुट इट देयर. you reflect your understandings in your review. You reflect your understandings, learnings in your review, not the data. So transportation of information from one place to another place is not the objective of research, right? Is not research, and this is not allowed legally also. These people will file a case against us. That is a copyright or intellectual data theft cases. So this is not copy paste is not at all acceptable. As I started writing here, what is the source मैंने लिखा. Then I will find out I will just write out on which topic they have studied and what their study happened and what they have concluded, and then I will find out how this study is applicable to my topic. Then based on this I will say that if the studies can be conducted in Bangladesh and they have found that their people are positive about COVID-19 vaccination, then we also have to find out the study. We also have to find out the perception of individuals in India, maybe in rural, and as they did in an urban area, we will do it in an urban and rural and both and something like that. तो हम अपना तरीके से अपना थॉट प्रोसेस कैसे डेवलप करते हैं. बट लिटरेचर रिव्यू विल सिग्निफाइज दैट व्हाटएवर यू आर डूइंग इज नॉट समथिंग बेसलेस. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट?
यस सर.
So the point is that now can you all do at least 3 literature reviews per head? 4 करते हैं, 4 literature reviews per head by the time of next lecture.
तो सर लिटरेचर रिव्यू में करना क्या है?
अरे यार इतना देर तक 2 घंटे तक मैं सिमिलर चीज बोल के अभी फिर से आपको वही बताऊंगा तो फिर क्या मतलब. मैं अभी तक जो बोला वो कुछ नहीं समझा.
मतलब सर थोड़ा थोड़ा नहीं समझ में आ रहा, लाइक क्या है ये?
अभी इससे मोस्ट प्रिसाइज वे if I tell you I don't have anything honestly for this pattern. मैं आपको एक जो if I tell you how to do literature review, मैंने आपको लिटरेचर क्या है वो समझाया, क्यों करते हैं वो समझाया, उसके रीजन समझाया. एक लिटरेचर रिव्यू करके जस्ट मैंने टाइप नहीं किया. इफ यू आस्क मी टू डू द टाइपिंग आल्सो एंड इफ आई आस्क मी टू गेट द डेटा फ्रॉम दैट सोर्स एंड लिख के दिखाऊंगा मैं आपको लिटरेचर रिव्यू, तो ये
मेन
पॉसिबल नहीं।
क्वेश्चन इज दैट कि लिटरेचर रिव्यू के अंडर में हम लोग मतलब किस टाइप का लाइक लिखना है, किस जैसे हमारा कोविड वैक्सीनेशन का टॉपिक है तो उसमें हमें उसका पॉजिटिव रिस्पांस लिखना है।
लिटरेचर रिव्यू में रिस्पॉन्स क्यों लिखना है आपको? यू जस्ट हैव टू प्रेजेंट व्हाट आर द स्टडीज पीपल हैव डन ग्लोबली एंड व्हाट दे हैव फाउंड इन देयर स्टडीज एंड हाउ इट इज एप्लीकेबल एंड हाउ इट इज हेल्पफुल फॉर यू टू डेवलप योर ओन थॉट प्रोसेस अबाउट योर रिसर्च।
तो सिर्फ कॉपी पेस्ट होगा ना, अगर हम दूसरे बंदों का
कॉपी
देखें
पेस्ट,
उन्होंने
कॉपी पेस्ट आप जगह यहाँ से उठाओगे तो कॉपी पेस्ट होगा। अगर आपको करना है कॉपी पेस्ट तो आप कर सकते हो, बट पीपल विल फाइल द केसेस अगेंस्ट यू। इट इज नॉट अ कॉपी पेस्ट। कॉपी पेस्ट कैसे है? आप फिलिप कोटलर का बुक पढ़ के अपना मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी बनाते हो, इज इट अ कॉपी पेस्ट?
नो सर।
देन किसी का रिसर्च पढ़ के आप अपना थॉट प्रोसेस डेवलप करके एप्लीकेबल कर रहे हो अपने रिसर्च में। उसको रिसर्च पब्लिश क्यों किया जाता है फिर? व्हाई वी आर पब्लिशिंग दिस पेपर? हमको कुछ काम नहीं इसलिए पब्लिश कर रहे हैं क्या? कोविड-19 परसेप्शन या whatever paper these people have published, tell me one thing, why these paper are getting published here? ये पेपर क्यों पब्लिश हुए यहाँ पे?
सर फॉर गिविंग नॉलेज।
So if it is for giving knowledge, then what is the problem of taking knowledge from this paper and utilizing it in our research? You may use it in a research, you may use it in your businesses, you may use it in your strategy formulation, isn't it? Point is that you only have not to copy paste. Your copy pasting is the patenting right. It's a breach of patenting right of somebody's document. वो इंटेलेक्चुअल राइट्स में आता है कॉपी पेस्ट, राइट?
यस सर।
सो आई वांट यू ऑल टू डू 4 लिटरेचर रिव्यूज। नहीं समझ में आया तो गूगल में जाइए, पढ़िए, यूट्यूब को हाउ टू डू लिटरेचर रिव्यू करके तो कोई बताएगा नहीं आपको। कितना भी यूट्यूब करिए आप, नोबडी विल शो यू हाउ टू डू लिटरेचर रिव्यू। मतलब ये पेपर मैंने आपको दिखाया। हेलो,
वी विल ट्राई।
हाँ, यस, यू हैव टू ट्राई, यू गिव अ ट्राई ऑन दैट। सो by doing this only we can move ahead। and दूसरा ये एक चीज है, by doing literature review you will understand how to develop the theoretical basis, theoretical foundation of your concept। आपके concept का theoretical foundation क्या है, that it will tell you। just a second। I will save that document and I will share this document to Kavaljit। You all you all just go through this document and do one thing, have a common meeting, then select a paper and based on that then do a literature review, or it will happen like 3 of you have done the literature review of similar 4 papers,
ओके सर।
right? We need different literature sources from all of you।
ओके सर।
and एक्चुअली मैं आपको एक लिटरेचर रिव्यू का डॉक्यूमेंट दिखाता हूँ। क्या होता है लिटरेचर रिव्यू? लिटरेचर रिव्यू इज नथिंग बट बिल्डिंग अ स्टोरी अबाउट योर रिसर्च रिपोर्ट। आपका रिसर्च रिपोर्ट क्या है, कहाँ से आया, किसने इसको सबसे पहले स्टडी किया, फिर उसको क्या ऑब्जर्व हुआ, फिर कहाँ दूसरा स्टडी हुआ, फिर कहाँ पे और स्टडीज हुई। परसेप्शन के रिलेटेड, सी परसेप्शन के रिलेटेड यू हैव गॉट 3 रिसर्च रिपोर्ट इन जस्ट अ सिंगल सर्च। Here they are talking about knowledge, attitude, perception towards COVID-19 vaccine, right? Here they are talking about risk perception and hierarchy toward vaccination among the health workers. Here they are talking about the analyzing and attitude of Indian citizen towards COVID-19 vaccination. So it means people are interested to know the perception. They are studying the perception, and so that we are also studying perception. We want to study perception in different kind of geography, different set of people, right? With the different variables also. It's not like इसने perception study किया मतलब they have got all the variables in their research study, right? So we are studying perception for different things। How to do literature review? लिटरेचर रिव्यू के 3 ऑब्जेक्टिव्स सिमिलर होने चाहिए। एक तो आपको लिटरेचर रिव्यू करने के टाइम पे ये देखना है कि वो रिसर्चर ने क्या स्टडी किया, देन व्हाट यू हैव अंडरस्टूड फ्रॉम हिज स्टडी एंड हाउ इट इज यूजफुल टू डेवलप अ कॉन्टेक्चुअल फ्रेमवर्क ऑफ योर ओन रिसर्च स्टडी। ये 3 चीजें याद रखो। दैट इज व्हाट इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ लिटरेचर रिव्यू। क्लियर? Understood? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
सर
चलो।
दैट मीन्स हम लोग को कोविड-19 वैक्सीनेशन के ऊपर में ही लिटरेचर रिव्यू करना है, बट हमारा अलग-अलग रहेगा सबका टॉप।
हाँ, so one research paper can be considered as one source of literature, one literature, right? One paper is one literature. तो आपको करना है मृणाल, hello, मृणाल, are you there? Kawaljeet, Preeti and Ramesh, you all will do 4 research per head, 4 paper review. You have to review 4 research papers. In simple word, you have to review 4 research papers per head, right?
सर
And
पर रिसर्च कितने पेजेस का होना चाहिए?
पेजेस नहीं है, इट इज लाइक एक पेपर का रिव्यू
पैरा।
8-10 लाइन में निकल सकता है, एक पेपर का रिव्यू 8-10 लाइन में निकल सकता है, राइट?
सर केवल पढ़ना है कि उसके लिए कुछ तैयार
उसका वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट बनाना है आपको।
ओके सर।
4 पेपर्स रिव्यू वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट, उसमें क्या लिखना है? रेफरेंस, उसमें क्या लिखना है? व्हाट दे स्टडीड एंड व्हाट दे फाउंड, and you have to justify how it is useful to study your research problem, your research concept,
सर
right?
कोविड-19 वैक्सीन पे ना?
हाँ, कोविड-19 वही अपना बेस है, उसी पे जो भी होगा सब उसी पे है,
ओके
राइट?
सर।
राइट, तो आपको 4-4 पेपर फाइंड करने हैं, वो 4-4 पेपर का एब्स्ट्रैक्ट निकलना है, वो 4-4 पेपर का अंडरस्टैंडिंग निकलना है। इट मीन्स यू आर स्टडिंग दैट पेपर एंड यू आर लेटिंग रीडर्स नो कि इन लोगों ने ऐसा किया था, उनको ये फाइंड हुआ, इसलिए हम ऐसा कर रहे हैं, ये हमारे लिए यूजफुल हुआ, क्योंकि उनका स्टडी पता करके हमको ये पता चला कि हमने हमारा स्टडी में क्या लेना चाहिए, क्या नहीं लेना चाहिए। जो उन्होंने ऑलरेडी लिया है वो हम क्यों फिर से स्टडी करेंगे, राइट? अगर हम रिपीट ही करना चाहिए थे तो उनका पेपर उठा के छाप दे देते जहाँ आप चाहिए वहां पे। तो टू आइडेंटिफाई द गैप इन एग्जिस्टिंग रिसर्च, लिटरेचर रिव्यू इज हेल्पफुल। लिटरेचर रिव्यू क्यों हेल्पफुल है? रिसर्च गैप आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए, राइट? समझ में आ रहा है?
सर
चलो, कर पाओगे?
यस सर, कोशिश करेंगे।
चलो ठीक है, आई विल स्टॉप हियर, आई विल सेंड दिस डॉक्यूमेंट थ्रू कवलिन, यू ऑल गेट दिस डॉक्यूमेंट एंड हैव अ मीटिंग। 4-4 रिसर्च पेपर का रिव्यू कर रहा हूँ, तब तक मैं और रिस्पॉन्सेस लेता हूँ। वी विल क्लोज दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग क्विकली।
ओके सर।
चलो,
Yes,
थैंक यू
sir.
सो मच, टेक
Bye,
केयर,
sir.
ऑल द बेस्ट।